Have you ever stopped and thought about why your blood pressure readings seem different every time you check them, even though you feel the same and haven't really changed your routine? For so many Americans over 60, this problem causes endless stress, confusion at doctor visits, and even unnecessary medication adjustments. But the surprising truth is that most of the time, it's not your heart that's the issue. It's the way the reading is being taken. Small, everyday habits can throw off those numbers in ways that very few seniors are ever told about. The first mistake many people make is sitting in the wrong position. If your back isn't supported or your feet aren't flat on the floor, your muscles tighten without you realizing it, and that alone can push the numbers higher, sometimes by more than 10 points. The second mistake is using a cuff that doesn't fit properly. As we age, arms change in shape and size, and a cuff that's too tight or too loose gives readings that make it look like you have high blood pressure when you might not. The third mistake is checking your blood pressure too soon after activity. Whether it's walking around the house, climbing the stairs, or even talking with a family member, your heart needs a few minutes to calm down before an accurate reading can show up. The fourth mistake is holding your arm in the wrong position. The cuff should be level with your heart, yet many people rest their arm too low on their lap or hold it in the air, which lets gravity distort the numbers without you noticing. The fifth mistake is picking the wrong time of day to check. Blood pressure naturally goes up and down depending on the hour, what you've eaten, or even whether you've had coffee, and unless you're measuring at a consistent time, you'll never get a true picture of what's happening with your health. The sixth mistake is talking, fidgeting, or watching TV while checking. The monitor is so sensitive that even a little movement or a short conversation can raise your numbers, and it's something most people don't realize until a doctor points it out. And the seventh mistake, which surprises almost everyone, is not going to the bathroom before measuring. A full bladder actually raises blood pressure temporarily, and studies have shown it can add as much as 10 to 15 points to the top number, which is more than enough to convince someone they're sicker than they really are. These 7 mistakes may sound small, but once you pass 60, the body is far more sensitive, and each of these errors can trick you into believing your blood pressure is worse than it actually is. Imagine how many seniors in the United States are living with extra fear, extra stress, and even stronger medications, simply because no one explained these little details to them. It's not the blood pressure machine that's failing, it's the process. That's why knowing the right way to measure makes such a difference. Sitting up straight, with your back supported, keeping your feet flat, resting quietly for 5 minutes, choosing a consistent time each day, and staying completely still until the monitor is finished. When you do these things, the numbers you see are not only more accurate, but also more reassuring, because they reflect your real heart health, not just a snapshot influenced by tiny mistakes. For seniors over 60, this knowledge is powerful. It can reduce unnecessary anxiety, prevent over-medication, and even improve conversations with doctors who finally start to see consistent numbers from your home checks. Therefore, the next time you use a blood pressure cuff, consider whether you're falling into any of the 7 common mistakes millions of older Americans still make, because correcting them could be the simplest, most effective step you take to finally understand your blood pressure the right way and protect your health with confidence.